Hello, Namaskar, and welcome to this very special edition of Sikkim Chronicle. Joining with me today is this very young and talented artist from the state of Sikkim. Well, at the age of 8, he debuted in the web series The Last Hour in Amazon Prime and was followed by the short documentary film Opang, which means emotional intelligence in African dialect. Well, the Opang was screened at the International Film Festival in Korea and has in fact garnered lots and lots of accolades and awards. The best thing about this young artist Rigdzin Yogel is that he in fact is also the member of Himalayan Geological Park Adoption Initiative, and of course he has also adopted an animal under My Child from Wild. Now he plans to contribute more, and he is in a mission mode to contribute more through the premiere of Opang, which will be held shortly in Gangtok. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a conversation with this talented Rigden Yogel. Hi Rigden,
Hello,
namaste and welcome to Sikkim
namaste.
Chronicle. So first and foremost, can you tell us, you are in which school and which grade?
I'm in the 10th grade in Taxi.
Takshi.
Yeah.
So I just came to know about this initiative about yours, that a film, a short documentary film, which would be premiered in Gangtok. The contributions, everything, the collections would be given to Himalayan Geological Park to adopt an animal. Tell us about this initiative. Why did you, think of doing this?
Because wildlife as a whole is also part of what builds Sikkim,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really sad seeing how animals are getting more and more endangered. And recently, the bear cub that was found was really sad to see how the public was treating it.
Mm-hmm.
So it really sparked this interest in me. And moreover, my mom brought over this opportunity where this My Child from Wild was offering us a chance to adopt an animal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw an opportunity to actually participate in the betterment of Sikkim's wildlife.
Right. So I recently saw your, photograph
Mhm.
in social media where, the Himalayan Geological Park had expressed, gratitude for adopting an animal. Let's come to acting. I just came to know that, you were just merely 8 when you did Last Hour and just 10 when you did Opang. So how was the experience? Where does this acting comes from?
Mhm.
Hmm.
So it was because my mother and uncle that I got this opportunity. They introduced me to acting and gave me this chance to audition. And it just so happened that I was there at the right time and got selected. And the experience overall was really fun.
So Opang is a story about a boy and a dog. Tell us something about the story and where was it shot?
It was shot in Gnathang. The main theme of the movie is a world where there's war everywhere. And there's this young boy whose dad was a postman but went to war. And now this boy is entrusted with the job of mailing. Okay. And what happens is every day there's a new death certificate, but he changes the words to make it seem as though the person who has died has gone into a better place so their
Mhm.
relatives don't cry as much.
Can you tell us about the shooting experience in Nathang?
Mhm. Well, at that time it was winter and it was -7 degrees Celsius. So the whole shoot was really challenging. But Nathang is a really beautiful place. So it made it less the struggle because I got to experience this wonderful place.
Your film was screened at Kolkata International Festival, Gimpo International Youth Festival in Korea, and of course in Jaipur International Film Festival. Uh, because this film, garnered so much of appreciation globally, audience wise. Would you like to thank anyone?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the entire magnificent team of Techno India and the producer Meghdud Chaudhary because without them, this entire shoot would have been impossible.
That you got series of opportunities
Yeah.
for Horlicks, even for Asur,
Mhm.
Ashad Varsi Asur, but you declined the offer.
Yeah.
What was the reason for that?
Well, acting was a part of my life. I did it when I was small, and I would be open to acting in a few more, but I don't think I'd be up for pursuing it as a career.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Great. So tell us about your other interests apart from
Uh,
studying.
One of my main interests is basketball. I recently went to the Pondicherry under 16 tournament, and it was really fun because basketball gives me the thrill that other things do not. And other than that, I like writing poems, writing stories, and it's really interesting to explore the things you can do other than acting.
So how has been your family support, especially your parents, like
Yeah.
in achieving your dreams in whatever you do?
Well, their main motto is I can do anything as long as my grades are good, other than bad things. So their support has always been with me throughout my life, whatever I've done, with acting or basketball or writing. They've always been there.
Lots many students and children are coming up
Mhm.
to become a part of this initiative of My Child from Wild. I mean, like, how do you see this kind of, like, interest on students and children, like, taking up and adopting, like, the animals? Like, it's very motivating, right?
Yeah, it's great because you get to participate in making Sikkim a better place. Because, as we all know, Sikkim is nothing without its wildlife.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope so. Like, you enjoyed this brief conversation with Rigdzin. And of course, what is more important is his intent and intention, because the collections and, whatever comes through the screening of the Opang will be given to Himalayan Zoological Park adoption initiative, My Child from Wild. Any last, words would you like to transpire to young people like you, young minds like
Yeah.
you?
It would be great if you all invest your time and effort into this wildlife, because in the future generations, it would be great if our children could also see Sikkim as it is now.
All right. Thank you so much, and we
Thank
are
you.
so proud of you. Thank you so much for your initiative.
Thank you.
So that was Rigden, अनि हामी तपाईहरुलाई रिक्वेस्ट गर्न चाहन्छौं कि let's all collectively be the part of this such a noble initiative, because of course this is going to make a difference and will raise more awareness, especially on conservation. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll give you every details on the post above. Let's support Rigden and his initiative Mission Opang. With Prem, this is Nirmal for Sikkim Chronicle. Thanks for watching.